MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, welcome, your Angels.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who will get the ball here in this one. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. What do you have on this lineup as they go for a championship here on the road, D-Row?
A huge key I see for this lineup is they're going to have to make this defense work. They're not afraid to kick a baseball around. If they can put the ball in play and make this defense beat themselves, they don't even have to worry about running into a 3-run homer.
Mariano Tavares gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last one to pick up a W in his last start when he got into the 7th inning. Let's see if he can make that 2 good, strong outings of 7+ innings back-to-back.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, center fielder, Albert Almora.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're underway in Anaheim. The 1-0. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Batting second, right fielder, Victor Herrera.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And gone. An absolute bomb. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the series, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
1-1, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Rizzo swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Robles has it, and he makes the throw to first. Rizzo is retired, 2 down now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Standing in now, Jesse Padilla. As he'll take a look at ball one. Drilled to the left side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Home half of the first coming up from Anaheim. It's now 1-0 Chicago. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Isaiah Gerald gets the ball with a world championship on the line. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
And leading off for the Halos, right fielder, Ray Diego.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's saved easily at first. so that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike one to start the at-bat. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And that one just missed outside. It's called Shohei, who was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Almora is there and he makes the catch for the out. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And, of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? In now for the Angels, Jackson Downs, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Downs is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really. And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Angels strand a couple. It remains 1-0.
Leading off for the Cubs, shortstop, Carlos Flores.
First delivery to him on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Frazier onto the grass. He's got it 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping into the box, Wilson Contreras. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Now the 3-2 pitch. hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, a diving stop to first. Wow.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 0-1 on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Mike Trout.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. Almora is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Now here's the pitch. This is foul right side. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. One out, nobody on. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And that one just missed outside.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The next 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Willie Salgado. Ball one to start the at-bat. Two out, nobody on. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Ready now, Samuel Chavez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Samuel Chavez.
First delivery to him on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Arthur Covington.
Next will be the designated hitter, Arthur Covington. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Here's the pitch. To third. Salgado takes it in. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
Center fielder, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Here it comes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Almora with an even count, 2-2. Weak chopper up the line, but it gets fouled. Now another 2-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Ground ball left side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Now batting, right fielder.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Now at the plate, Victor Marrero.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner back in standing. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll dive back in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt here. Pitch is low and in the dirt, and that's going to allow that runner to steal his way into scoring position here with 2 away.
Once the catcher realized that pitch was going to be a worm burner, I think he gave up on worrying about trying to throw out the stealing base runner. That was a good job of just keeping it close and preventing the runner from maybe going all the way around to third.
And he reaches out for one as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he can't track it down. A base hit. And he is in there. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, Matt, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gutierrez moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Ready now for LA, Johnny Wade. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. Flying to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
That's an obvious mistake on the pitcher's part. You speed him up with the first one, blow it right by him, and you do him a favor by giving him a changeup. I mean, that's a pitch he can handle right there.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ray Nieto. He reached on a single in his first try. first pitch of the at-bat. Runners on the move for second. Belted high and deep into right center. Almora is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Frazier is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you can pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender, looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
Count even now at 1-1. Wade leads off first with one away. He's running. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. From the stretch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1. They're down 2-0. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Jesse Padilla. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Jesse Padilla goes down to become the first out here in the 4th.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Hit toward the right side, and this will get taken in at first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2 balls and a strike to count. Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left, and that's off the left field wall. He takes the turn and heads for second, and he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Contreras stands at second with 2 gone. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Nieto ranging back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. His second home run of the series, and with it the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
In now, Samuel Chavez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Arthur Covington would be next. The 3-1. 3-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Striding forward now is the DH, Arthur Covington. Now a move over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 Chicago. At the plate, Sean Gutierrez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he lays off for ball one. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Jackson Downs, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Fouled off. Now the pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? Around first, Trout on his way to second now. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
Standing in now, Samuel Robles. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. The 1-0. Fouled away. Trout at second with 2 down. To the left side, but it's well fouled. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Arthur Covington.
Designated hitter, Arthur Covington.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike. That he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Covington, 33 years old. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. A fastball that just misses inside. The 2-2. Now that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Gutierrez. 1 out.
Center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
Ready for another shot now. Albert Almora, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Victor Marrero.
Coming to the plate now, Victor Marrero. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Anthony Rizzo would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Bounce back.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. They lead it 4-0.
And leading off for the Halos, third baseman, Willie Salgado.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. The 2-2. 2-2 pitch just missed.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. The next 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Almora in pursuit. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Angels, designated hitter, Johnny Wade.
Standing in, Johnny Wade. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. A ball and a strike. In there, 1-2 now. Misses, ball 2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far. And
he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, Ray Nieto. Hit back toward the mound. Baez ranging to his right. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Cubs are on top, 4-0. Ivan Trejo takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 6, Ivan Trejo.
Jesse Padilla will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Nieto moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Flores.
Now batting, Carlos Flores. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Wilson Contreras. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Wow, I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
1-1 the count.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A shot down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they're in front 4-0. And that will bring in Adam Frazier. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is lined into left field, and the leadoff man will reach. It's a base hit.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Striding into the box, Carlos Correa. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
set to deliver the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Marrero going back on it. Gone! Correa with a 2-run shot. His third home run of this series, and the Angels are right back in it. It's now a 4-2 score.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
In now, Sean Gutierrez. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Almora is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out.
First baseman number 55, Jackson Downs.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackson Downs. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. A cold strike on the inside corner. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Bouncer up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one just missed outside. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then you're...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's now 4-2. Back here at Angels Stadium of Anaheim. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Matt Dermody is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51, Matt Dermody.
Here's Javier Baez.
Leading off for the Cubs, second baseman, Javier Baez.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
About it, but to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
He's set. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back safely. Baez on at first. Nobody out. A ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Arthur Covington. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. 1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Edilberto Ramos takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 61, Edilberto Ramos.
Albert Almora will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. First pitch on its way. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. I'm set with the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Gutierrez sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder, Victor Marrero.
Stepping into the box, Victor Marrero. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliders in for a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Robles is there. And the inning is over. Fine work there by the Angel bullpen. Bottom of the 7th now from Anaheim. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubs 4 and the Angels 2. Robbie Scott gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Samuel Robles will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against the modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Willie Salgado.
Into the box now, Willie Salgado. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Down the third baseline. Chavez comes up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, designated hitter, Johnny Wade.
So coming to the plate, Johnny Wade. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Two pitches fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He threw first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Ray Nieto. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner, leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Hunter Cervenka has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32, Hunter Cervenka.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Anthony Rizzo.
He's set and the pitch. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Striding in, Jesse Padilla. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And a fastball runs a bit too far inside as he's got to step out of harm's way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Now the 2-1. All on the ground to first. Can this be 2? 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Now at the plate, Carlos Flores. Now a snap move over to first, just keeping him close. From the stretch, a little bouncer. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Runner back standing. Padilla stands at first with 1 out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit down the third base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Lifted in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, captain, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back. The 0-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Javier Baez will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3. Cubs strand a couple as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Kevin Santos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Kevin Santos.
So striding forward now, Adam Frazier. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Adam Frazier.
First delivery to him on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Baez fields it cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The batter, number 1.
And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these 2 performances stack up against one another. Here's Carlos Correa now.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Here comes the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. 2-0 on the way. 2-1 to count. Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
Fastball in there, 3-2. Popped him up. In there, a base hit.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choking blow right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Stepping in now, Sean Gutierrez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Correa, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only 1 away.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jackson Downs, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third. And just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He having to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You have kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
0-1 count and the pitch. It's a strike.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check?
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in, Samuel Robles. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. Coming in to score now is that runner from third, and we are once again tied here in Game 5.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box, Willie Salgado, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard on the ground to first. Rizzo was there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We're on to the 9th now in game number 5. And we are tied 4-4. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning set to begin. Christopher Gutierrez will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Striding in once again, Samuel Chavez.
Third baseman, Samuel Chavez.
Now here's the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. It's the possible go-ahead run as a bird to kick off the inning. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. The 1-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and foul, though it had the home run distance. Ready with another 2-strike offering. On the ground to the left side. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Here's the first pitch. Runners are at first and third, one away. Throw over to first, and he's back standing. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. A throw to the plate. The tag, and he's safe. And they've taken the lead here in Game 5.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Step on the bag for one. Throw won't get him.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out in first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
So digging in now, Jesse Padilla. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Now batting.
Into the box now for the Cubbies, Carlos Flores, as he'll bat with the bases full and 2 men out. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is popped up. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cubs 5 and the Angels 4.
Your attention, please.
So a save situation forthcoming here is on to close it out is the veteran southpaw Billy Wagner. In now, Johnny Wade. And obviously they'll need a ninth inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a game 6.
Number 31.
Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1. Ball 1. Fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, and Wagner's off and running in the ninth. One gone.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder, Ray Diego.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Ray Nieto. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
On the ground to second for Baez. He's got it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Angels down to their last strike. Struck him out, and it's over. They are World Series champions.
Wow, World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.